Royal drama, as they said, Tobi cried again. You know that the first time she made a special meal, they said she was the one who went to the market, came back and prepared the delicious meal, thinking that she was going to use it to lure Kabiyesi on bed, but unfortunately, it did not work. They say she cried. That day, I was expecting her to learn that no matter what she tried, that Kabiyesi will not eat from her pot. Even on one of her interviews, she have made it clear that Kabiyesi does not eat from them. Is it because Kabiyesi is eating from Queen Naomi's pot? That is why she thinks that trying might make her to convince Kabiyesi to eat from her pot. Yes, so maybe that's why they said she tried again. And this time around, they said Kabiyesi was making call. You know, Queen Naomi called Kabiyesi because you know that Queen Naomi have gone to do her church service. Maybe after the church, she wanted to come down to Ile-Ife to come and prepare a delicious meal for Kabiyesi. She was asking Kabiyesi on the phone the things he would want and some of the things that he needs so that she can get them on her way coming back to the palace. And Toby overheard the conversation from what we heard, though, allegedly. Don't forget that these are all alleged information. So she overheard the conversation, you know, why Queen Naomi was asking Kabiyesi what he will be needing and some of the things that she will get for him while coming. You know, the next thing, Kabiyesi, they said Toby left. Toby was with Kabiyesi when that call entered, you know, and Kabiyesi felt relaxed. He did not want to hide to answer the call or anything. They said Toby went back to wherever she was staying at this moment. I don't know if she's in the hospital, if she's in the olori quarters or she is still in the palace. Like I will always tell you, the moment I hear about her whereabouts, I'll let you know. They said she was with Kabiyesi when Kabiyesi was answering the call. At some point, before Kabiyesi drops the call, she left, you know, only for her to return back few hours later with a delicious flask containing foods. They said the food is delicious. But Kabiyesi told her that why do you keep doing this? That this is not their initial plan. That ever since she got married to him, have she been making this food? Why is it that she liked to jealous Queen Naomi too much? That this is not fair. Oh. That if she don't want to keep having heartbreak, that she should stop competing with Queen Naomi. That she's not here to compete with Queen Naomi. She is here to take care of her children and get married to him. But you see this competition part, that it is going to ruin him if he is not careful enough. The Kabiyesi kindly told her that she should stop trying because he will not eat her food, you know. So, and we do know that if a priest have reviewed it so many times before now, that Kabiyesi should not be eating from these women. And again, even the cooks that is preparing food for Kabiyesi should be very careful with them because at some point the women started manipulating the cooks and everything. So now, okay, maybe Toby was not in the palace when that news was spreading that Kabiyesi should not be eating from the women and all of that. They said after that, Toby breaks down, begging Kabiyesi to please, even if it is this one, that please. They said she knelt down, she was begging, and she told Kabiyesi, I know that you are hungry, you are famished, you know. So you wait until Queen Naomi finishes. Why not eat my own while Queen Naomi's own is coming? They said Kabiyesi told her it is not going to happen. They said she was still begging Kabiyesi to eat that food when Queen Naomi brought her own food. And if you see the kind of happiness that Kabiyesi carried Queen Naomi's food and go and chop, hey, they say that is one thing that shattered Olori TikTok big time. Before, the first one that happened did not hurt her like this one. That was when she know that she is like a concubine compared with Queen Naomi in the heart of Kabiyesi. Because that is what it is. Before you, another person's food was carried and eat. And you have been pleading It's not as if that person cooks better than you, or maybe Queen Naomi cooks better than her. I don't know because I did not test their food, but it simply means that Kabiyesi feels more safe with Queen Naomi than her. And you are still in that marriage. You see, sometimes I'll be saying that I don't think that this information is true. Why? Is because I don't think if these people have some atom of respect for themselves and value, that things like this will happen and they will still be there. Anyways, person who come to dig gold, what do you expect? No be me talk am o. Na Kabiyesi brother talk am allegedly o. They say she be gold digger. She wan come reap where she did not sow. They say before her, Kabiyesi ordered that the food should be set on the dining table. And before her, Kabiyesi stood up and left her on where she was kneeling down, begging Kabiyesi to eat her food. They said Kabiyesi went and ate Queen Naomi's food. And Queen Naomi was just right there, talking to her, talking to him, keeping him company while he enjoys the meal. They said the meal was so delicious. Hey, it was something else. Oh, if this information is true and all of the TikTok still did this, might be say, they no get shame. Not at all. See, the best advice to these women is this. That is if they will listen or if they will hear, because I know that they used to come across these videos. If they will listen, if all of this information we're hearing is the truth, let them give themselves some level of respect and value. Because I don't see the reason why we will be hearing things like this. Or maybe let her stop trying to convince Kabiyesi to eat her food. After all, in one of her interviews, she have made it clear that Kabiyesi does not allow them to cook for him. So why are you trying now? Because Queen Naomi is cooking? Because you think you are on the same level with Queen Naomi? Or because you think after all, Kabiyesi married you as he married Queen Naomi? He did not marry the two of you the same thing. Abi wan make I go use my megaphone dey talk am? No, una no be the same. Shebi we don hear say you don marry the first one, marry the second one, come marry Kabiyesi the third one. That place don be like it's no longer like pigeonhole. It's like abeg no competition in this life, abeg. Because if you want to compete, you will always get heartbroken. Yes, especially when you are competing with someone that you know that person is bigger than you. You see, in this marriage, Queen Naomi is bigger than Olori TikTok, whether you believe it or not. She is bigger than her, big time. And there is nothing anyone can do about it. As long as Kabiyesi is concerned, Queen Naomi is bigger than them all. And God of Queen Naomi is also bigger than their God. Anyway, guys, don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share my video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.